Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on The Visitor from Epix. Epix? Is that the. Yeah, Epix original film. So a guy moves into a house and finds out the guy who lived there before him looked just like him. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's The Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Thanks for coming out to Spring Lake at Thunder Road Books. Had a great day. Great day at Thunder Road. We'll definitely be back there again. Thank you to Kate and all the people, nice people who worked there for having me. And just a great day. Sold a ton of stuff. Little dog. Yay! I'm running out of books. I'll be in LBI at the LBI book swap with the books I got left. Hopefully Amazon will send me stuff tomorrow. That's on the 5th. So come out to that signing. Tomorrow will be the live stream. So live stream, got nothing going on but the rant. So we'll be doing the live stream. I have no idea what I'm doing for the live stream. Yeah, I don't know. So if you got a suggestion for the live stream, post it now. All right, so let's get into this. The Visitor. And I think this is a key still in the entire thing. So remember this, him looking at the drugs. Anyhow, guy comes, I guess he marries this girl and moves back to her small town. And they welcome him, and they seem very nice. But in the house they move into, there's old paintings of a guy who looks exactly like him. And there are other paintings of this guy too. And he doesn't quite understand why. And he starts having hallucination, and everybody in the town likes him and says weird, creepy stuff like, "You belong here. This is where you've been meant to be." And it's almost like he's some sort of reincarnated version of the guy who came before, I guess. Some kind of, yeah, and it's just weird, creepy, like ghost, but a ghost of a ancestor that you're becoming. So something like that. It's on digital on October 7th. Kind of an interesting premise, right? So like this old woman says, "Oh, you're here where you belong." Like she recognizes him. But does she recognize him as him or as the previous guy? And he's English and everybody else is an American, or he's doing an English accent. I don't know. I assume he's English because most American actors, I don't know why we can't seem to do a good English accent, except for maybe Robert Downey Jr. In Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, so it's a really creepy movie. I mean, I like the premise, right? It's sort of a backwards version of a couple of other premises. You know, there's the one where the guy marries a woman who looks exactly like his former wife and tries to turn her into her. So maybe it's a reversal of that, except with the husband, but I don't think so. And then there's ones that are similar, you know, where it's about a guy who looks like another guy and, you know, the other guy was bad or something. So maybe he's sort of a reincarnation of this other guy, but he's also him and he wants to keep like his good self, and the other guy wants to kind of take him over. And there's this bit with the glasses where he's wearing glasses and the other guy doesn't, and he's looking in the mirror and the reflection kind of grabs at the glasses and he ends up taking them off. So maybe he doesn't need them anymore. He had surgery or whatever, but he wears them out of habit or something because he likes the way they look. But the ghost or whatever it is, I don't know. It sounds neat. I like it. I like the premise. I like the music. Oh, here's a synopsis. When Robert and his wife Mala moved to her childhood home, right? I called it. It was her house. He discovers an old portrait of his likeness in the attic. A man referred only as the Visitor. Soon he finds himself descending down a frightening rabbit hole in an attempt to discover the true identity of his mysterious doppelganger, only to realize that every family has its own terrifying secrets. Maybe it's somehow he goes back in time and ends up ends up the visitor? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued because it is mysterious and creepy and weird. There's stuff with insects and I don't know. It's supernatural, but I don't see how. Hello, dog. I don't see how it can jibe. So if I had to guess, the first act, he marries this woman and she convinces him, "Oh, let's move back to my hometown." They move back there, and or maybe she inherits a house and they go back there, and everything's great at first, and then he finds the painting, and it's like, I look just like this guy, and she is first like, well, kinda, but so what? And he kind of dismisses it, and everybody in the town's very nice, but they're almost too nice. There's something a little off, and he actually says that in the trailer. There's something off here. Like he knows there's something wrong, but he can't quite put his finger on it. So he keeps exploring the house, and he finds more paintings, and then eventually he goes to some woman who I'm going to guess is like a psychic who maybe picked up on something and then tells him, you got to go, you got to get out of here. So something evil's going down. And during the course of the second act, he's trying to discover what it is, and things get weirder and weirder. Something to do with insects. Maybe people who try to warn him die. And then in the third act, he starts hallucinating the other guy in like mirrors and stuff. So maybe the other guy manifests himself somehow. But this is why I said that key still in the beginning could be key to the whole thing. Because what is he doing? He is taking drugs. He's taking prescription medication. So maybe he was that guy and doesn't remember. And they somehow warped him so badly they used the drugs to keep him under control, and he keeps taking the drugs and he keeps forgetting his past, but he really is that guy. Maybe. Something to do with that. Or this may be a red herring to make you say, well, he is hallucinating because he has this mental problem, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm kind of into this. This is Finn Jones' horror movie, The Visitor. Do we have a date on this? When's it drop? This is it feels like a very fall movie, doesn't it? Yeah, October 7th. Buy it on digital, October 7th. Unrated. I'm going to guess that's going to be R. From Blumhouse and Epic. Yeah, kind of digging this movie. Kind of digging the premise. The Visitor. I may watch this. Because it shows me just enough that I find it interesting. But it doesn't show me too much that, you've given the whole store away. I would like to know a little more about the characters and what their deal is, what her deal is, what the town is, where it is. I assume it's somewhere in the South because people have Southern accents, maybe Texas. But yeah, called The Visitor. I like it, Joan. Do you like it? I know, you want to go walkies. And we're going to go walkies. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Thanks for coming out to Spring Lake at Thunder Road Books for the big signing. It went very well, I'm happy to say. I will be in LBI at the LBI Book Swap in Beach Haven. It's also known as Long Beach Island. That's on Monday from 11 a.m. till whenever. And tomorrow will be the live stream at 2. So if you got a suggestion for the live stream, put it in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.